Lake Bemidji State Park played host to a new event for biking enthusiasts over the weekend. Riders gathered on frozen Lake Bemidji to take part in the race that proved to be a test to endurance. Jackson Bruner has more about the Northland Fat Bike Rally.
The Northland Fat Bike Rally start on Lake Bemidji's ice was not what riders would call the easiest.
The start on the lake was a little bit of kind of sand, you're kind of sinking in.
The 53 participants in Lake Bemidji State Park's first Fat Bike Rally went from the ice to a snow-covered track that stretched around Bemidji and returned to the park for the finish line.
They did groom it, but with a lot of bikes on it, it turns into like mashed potatoes after a while.
Participants had the option of peeling off after one lap at the finish line or going 3 laps around the full course. One lap took an approximate 10,000 kilometers to finish, while all 3 laps totaled about 28,000. The rally was a strong test of endurance, especially in colder temperatures.
In the wintertime, it takes a lot more energy and a little tougher on the muscles, but like I said, it's a good way to get out and stay fit for the winter.
I certainly pushed myself doing it, but yeah, I will feel it later for sure.
I had sort of prepared for a little bit of that, riding in 30 below and, when it's really windy in the tough conditions.
On March 1st, the temperature stayed above 0 degrees, making things a bit easier for the riders. Even with bearable weather, however, a long race like the Fat Bike Rally still includes some safety risks.
There's always a possibility of maybe in a downhill area or something like that there could be somebody falling or getting injured in one way.
And it happened frequently. There were several wipeouts at the beginning of the race on the lake. Further along on the track, some of the riders noticed people falling as well.
A few people, actually myself, I did on one of the hills, but that's part of the fun.
Going through with the 28K like Lion Carger did isn't easy, but he says it's the effort and preparation that helped him finish it quickly.
You prepare yourself mentally for it, and hopefully your training comes through a little bit and get a good ride in.
The Northland Bike Rally is the first of its kind in Bemidji, but a growing following of the sport nationally encouraged people to bring it here. With the fun those in attendance seem to have on Sunday, it's not hard to see why. Jackson Bruner, Lakeland News.
The general indication from those who took part in the rally was a positive one, and several people indicated they would like to see fat bike trails open throughout the year.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.